It's called 10-second fighting. Benavente Middle School principal Dexter Fullo.
Two groups of students decided to have a arranged fight or arranged sparring, and through our investigation we call it a 10-second fight, where after 10 seconds they'll stop.
However, after 10 seconds, the fighting didn't stop.
Several students started falling on each other and trampling, and once that fell, it kind of escalated to more kids thinking that their friends are being jumped, and that's when it escalated into a riot.
So far, 5 students have been implicated, 3 of which were sent to the KUAM Memorial Hospital emergency room via ambulance, and a 4th who went to the ER voluntarily. Fullo said medical care was a precautionary measure, and students have since been released. However, the rioting incident was reported to the KUAM Police Department.
It is still currently under investigation. We want to ensure that our investigation is accurate, and all the students involved are held accountable. And once we get all the stories are heard, we will hand it over to GPD, where they will decide whether or not criminal charges will be filed.
Fullo said it doesn't matter whether fights are prearranged or not.
The school doesn't differentiate whether or not you're doing 10-second fights or you're fighting. If you're fighting, there's just no place for that here at BMS and DOE.
Fullo asked that parents be more involved and ensure their children know that fighting can lead to serious consequences, including suspension and even jail time.
We ask that we let them know that that's not the way to do it. If you want to be an MMA fighter, it takes a lot of discipline and it takes a lot of courage, and it's not just something you do out in the streets or in the school where people get hurt.
The Keep It in the Cage initiative brought mixed martial arts fighters to schools throughout the island earlier this year to emphasize to students that MMA is a skill meant for the cage and not the streets. The school visits occurred after over a dozen DOE students were taken into custody following the circulation of online videos depicting organized school fights. Reporting for KUAM News Network, I'm Isa Baza.